Welcome back, guys, to the fastest loft conversion in London on the cheapest flat in London. Today you can see I'm looking very clean, and this is actually wasn't the purpose of this video. I actually had a fireside chat networking event this morning with Theo Fafantas. You guys would know him as Dragon's Den, and that was super inspiring, and now I'm back here to work. Now today is going to be the closest thing we're going to get to a final reveal. Mainly because we are about 98% done, but by the time we get all the snagging completed and the tenants coming in, we won't have enough time to record. So, moving forward into this room, you guys would see it was my kitchen. This was my Pinterest kitchen that I designed, and I am loving it. Fully finished now. We went for a brick tiles on the backsplash. And yeah, literally, you lot would have seen this a few times on the channel already, so I'm going to it'll be brief so that we can get to numbers. Again, everything's all been put in, everything's been installed. We've now got the washing machine installed, went for the Black Bush appliances. That was coincidental, but I'll take credit for it because it all looks like it was all planned and it's all aligned, which is really nice. Reed Green, this is from Howden's units, Howden's worktop as well. This is Reed Green in there from their Greenwich range, so that all works out really nice. And then they've got lots and lots of cupboard space, built-in integrated extractor fan, and good cupboard space here for the boiler and any sort of washing materials that they have here. But this is my lovely kitchen, and I'm proud of it. Now let's move forward into the bathroom. Guys, I'll be honest, I was going to put a mirror up there for this, but I just haven't had the time, man. Things have been moving so fast. And as you lot would have seen, for those that watch the vlogs, you would have seen we've completed on this now. So now it's been completed, we're able to rent it out. So again, with this current bathroom, everything's all fresh. We've been able to go with the oak, with the beige tiles, and the Calcutta tiles as my feature wall. And we've gone for the brush brass fixtures and accents in it. This is from eBay, and I think this only cost me around £109, which is very cheap, and that came with the basin too. This top here, this came from B&Q massive. Someone hooked me up whilst I was there. I need more B&Q friends. That's what I've been trying to tell them. If you work at B&Q and want to be my very good friend, have fun. I'm a nice person. Come be my friend. Let's be friends. This is also from eBay, and the taps. This tap here is from B&Q again, and then the bath is from Harrison Bailey. That's just a local shop. I'm not too sure if they have other branches across London, but that's a local shop we have here in Croydon. Walking through into our original bedroom, which is now been complete. It has got the landlord special, which is just paint, liquor paint and carpet across the whole thing, and it works. I wouldn't do it if it wasn't going to work, and I wouldn't do it if it wasn't going to look good, but I think it looks very clean with the carpet choice that we've gone for. Let me see if I can give you a nice sample, even matches what I'm wearing now. But yeah, so we went for this carpet. Harvest, I think the colour is called Harvest. So, really nice colour, and I think it goes well with our flooring that we've got here as well. So, good lighting, simple pendant lighting. We've got a big mirror that was actually here when I moved in. Well, not moved in, when I bought it. And it works. Now the tenants are going to have that nice, everyone's always looking for a big mirror. And that's the big mirror in the bedroom there with some inbuilt cupboard space. And that's about it. Now, I don't want to hear no comments about snagging because we're yet to do that, but we just don't have the time to do that yet. So snagging will be done. So I don't need none of you lot to point out what snagging I need to do, because I'm going to do it. Don't you worry. Now, in this room is the front room, which you can see. Very nice, very spacious, echoey. So we've got a lot of room in here. And now, even thinking about it, I'm very happy that I did opt to keep it as a front room and not squeeze in the kitchen, because that's what the initial plan was. The initial plan was knock this out and put the kitchen across this back wall here. It would have been very snug, but for the end users it still would have worked. However, plans change, things change, and it has been kept as a nice big living space. all I did in here was another Lando special. This was liquor paint, changed the flooring, changed the radiator actually, went for a designer right here because it didn't cost that much and it really brought, it makes it feel better. It makes it look like I spent a lot of money, but I didn't, because you lot will know on this it was an economical refurb. Changed the light fixture, cool feature, but literally only £30 from Mano Mano. So that's where I got the lighting from. Not gatekeeping around here. Time to go up the stairs into the grand prize of this property, the fastest loft in the whole of London. We've already laid down the carpets here, went for the same coloured carpets, standard radiators, new windows, and the spotlights just really make here look really nice and bright and airy. Such beautiful views, greenery, everything. And yeah, that is pretty much it in this room. So here, this is where what the snagging is going to be done. It's not even snagging. That's like something that just needs to be done. Essentially, we had to change a connection point in the wall as per the engineering structural drawings. So essentially, building control needed us to change a connection point. So we needed to cut through, which is very painful. I wasn't here when they done it. I think I couldn't have been here when they done it because that would have been very painful to see my nicely fresh plastered walls that have been painted now being cut into just to change a simple connection point. But to be honest, builder took responsibility for it eventually and he sorted it out very quickly. So I'm happy about that. Now, in my massive ensuite, which every time someone comes in here and they talk about how big it is, I do think, yeah, why is it so big? This nice view, I've already shown you guys how all of this bit works. But yeah, literally nice view. It has got, the shower's been completed, everything's been sealed and it's masticated a word. But I know it's masticating or mastic. So I don't know if masticating is the verb for using mastic, but yeah, we did all the silicone sealing all around everything. And again, that boxing, carpenter's gonna come over the weekend and create boxing for that, and that's just gonna be painted over and we will be all done in this room. Now on to the numbers, because that's what you guys have been waiting for. Now, as you can see, it is a shoe cover up type of thing now because we've got fresh carpets. We're going to start off with the purchase price. So the purchase price for this property was £145,999. And then we have our fees associated with that. So £145,999. We actually incurred a £1,000 fees in late completion. Then basically we had to pay an extra £1,000 because we went over because of a number of things. Lending fell through, had to get a private investor to jump on, so that's £146,999. And then we had legal fees associated with that. Our legal fees came up to £3,000, but that includes the fees of the supporting through the lease extension. So lease extension including those legal fees, £3,000. We're at £149,999. And then we have stamp duty, £4,500. And then after that, we had our whole refurb cost. Now, all in all, after I was meant to do this, it was very cheap. So that's including the loft, the refurb of the kitchen and the bathroom, all the materials included. I spent £60,000, which I would say is still a good bargain. I got a whole new loft space and everything in between for £60,000. Really, really good. Then we have our final cost, which is our bigger cost, which is our lease extension. So our lease extension is due to be around £28,000. All in at £242,499. All included, and that is covering everything. Which isn't too bad, I think it's really good. It is probably around £5,000 over what I thought it would initially cost. So that all included £242,599. £500, not too bad. And then we are looking to refinance this at around £300,000 to £310,000. Now I say £310,000 because £300,000 is, I'm pretty much nearly 99% sure, because previously, if you look at my vlogs, we already had this valued at £290,000 mid refurb. In the case that we refinance at £310,000, we essentially pull out £232,000, which means we only leave in like £10,000 in the deal. And then basically, if we do it at around £300,000, we'd around leave like £19,000 to £20,000 in the deal, which isn't too bad. I bought this property for 19. You see, when people say, "Oh yeah, I bought this house for free," I bought this house for zero money. I can do that. I can do that too. So I can say bought it for basically £20,000. Well, obviously I didn't, but you get the gist. And essentially, what would happen if I was to look at the profits in this? We're looking at a profit margin of around, I think, between £60,000 to £70,000 profit, which is pretty good in the period, in the time that we've done this in. So I am really happy with it. And that was all the high level figures. Everything else, I'd probably be here for some time now. But I hope you lot got the gist of that. I hope that gives you some good idea of what can be achieved. And this is literally all because of the way I structured this deal, doing it in delayed completion and all of these other jargon words that I like to throw out there and pretend that everyone knows what I'm talking about, and section 42s. But yeah, that's about it. If I was to sell this, £70,000 profit, would I sell it? No, I don't think I'm going to sell this, but you never say never. If someone comes and wants to offer me £350, be my guest. And that valuation could be higher, could be lower. Who knows? But for now, guys, if you want to get involved in something with a project like this, just remember to click the link below and you get access to our free community where you'll be able to learn a lot more about things like this and how else you can get involved with ourselves at Learn Property. If you like this video, remember to comment, like, subscribe, share with all your friends, your family, your cousins, anyone that's trying to get in property or just wants to be inspired to see what is possible, because we are in South London and this, I believe, was one of the cheapest flats in London. So stay tuned and I'll catch you in the next video.